Good to see everybody this morning. Come on in. Well, we made it to Friday. I have to tell you, I am struggling with breathing this morning. So there's not much power there. I may be having a little setback, which stress does it. That's what stress does to me, especially after a long night. So I'll ask you to just be patient with me, okay? Good morning. As Mariah says, it's Friday. When you come in, let me know where you're coming from. Are you coming in from work, thinking about working, thinking about going to work, thinking about quitting work? Good morning, Shelly. You are amazing. Hi, Jenny. Good to see you. Working from home, Bridget says. Good morning, Zesty. Listen, 2 a.m. comes quick. So I didn't put on much makeup, and I'm having some issues this morning breathing, so heading to feed the cattle from East Tennessee. Hey, I'm from East Tennessee too, Carrie. I'm looking at the Smoky Mountains outside my window. So welcome in, neighbor. Thank you for being in here. Rugs. Hi, so good to see you. It was a thing last night. Oh, Lord, darling. It was a thing last night. I probably should have brought my heating pad in here. It helps my chest. Watching my little one. Oh, goldfish. I ate some pizza goldfish yesterday, and those are the bomb. They really do taste like pizza. It was so good. I was like, I love little goldfishies. It's very cold here in Tennessee also. But then at noon, it'll be 85. You're wondering, like, how does that even happen? But it does. Good morning, Miss Cheryl. Thank you for your follow, Dixie. So when you come in, just tap a little bit, tap it out, and good morning, Beach Chick. And, just share with your friends and say, oh, she's live. And maybe we'll get the word out there. And we have 4,000 souls and 4,000 likes and 118 souls in the room. Thank you for using your stickers this morning. We have 221 subscribers. If you want to subscribe, I'll pin that for you. It goes to support me and this journey that we are both on. Without you, this is not possible. And in exchange, you get some cool looking stickers to use during the chat like they're using. You get sub-only lives. You get maybe a few random gifts from me in the mail if you want them. You get message priority, a chance to come up on the panel. Priority. So if you're a subscriber and you got something to say and you request and the panel's full, then you get priority and all sorts of those things. Here's my friend from Harlan County, Kentucky. Pam, you've not been up here before. How are you? Did you mean to come up here? No? Okay. I don't think she did. No, it's okay. I was like, I introduced you like, and now from the corners of Harlan, Kentucky comes up Pamela. Oh my goodness. Aw, Rugs, I love you too. So if you guys are just coming in, I'm having some issues breathing this morning. It was really probably from extravation and just walking around and getting myself out of breath last night. And of course, sometimes I have some fallbacks with my sarcoid. So just know that I'm trying to give you energy, but it's a little limited this morning. What's up, Rugs?
Not much. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I just want to say, after what you went through last night, I want you to know that you are loved, you are appreciated, and you're very much valued in this community. So it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about you. Nobody knows you off of it. Well, I mean, except for those, people that truly know you off the app. But, you are very much, who you are off the app. And I wish I knew you better because you seem super sweet and super cool. So, just throw what they said out the window last night, because only the true people that know you off this app and what you go through every day with your medical complexities, nobody really knows you. And we know you on app, and what, you have told us, and my heart goes out to you because I deal with some of the medical stuff from military and with the migraines that I have and stuff. So, and the nerve pain, especially from the military. So, I sympathize with you because it's not fun. Medical complexities. If you've never had medical complexities or anything medical, I don't want to hear you talk, because what we each go through is very different than what our journey is, but pain is not fun.
That's right. Thank you for those sweet words. I appreciate everybody's support very, very, very much. Everyone, we are all humans, and our human body, as soon as you're born, it's ticking down to die, right? We all have to face death, and we all have to face disease and sickness and whatnot. And so I don't think that you should ever throw up somebody's disability or what they have to do to get through their disability, because you may be blessed with a healthy body right now, but that might not be the case forever, you see. And so at some point in time, you'll have to face what you said about others. And I believe in karma. I hope not. But if it, lessons are given to us in life in ways that maybe we don't want to receive them. And so I hope that a lesson was learned last night from the person who said it, that you just absolutely should not do that to other people over their medical stuff, because it's not a fair fight. Hey, Allie. Allie's in the house, everybody. Allie's in the house. Welcome in. How are you? Yes, and listen, my biggest problem with myself is that I cry when I get upset. Because I'm very emotionally attached to the words that I say. And so I can't control the tears, not because I'm saying woe is me. It's just how my body expresses anger. I mean, it's, so I went to bed last night and my husband was like, so you're okay, right? That don't let them get to you, right? And so, cause he don't see this TikTok stuff and he don't care, and I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I said, listen, personally, sure, that hurt for a second, but, my tears were in anger that someone could say this. Even if we smack down on each other or whatever's happening, don't bring up people's medical stuff. Don't bring up their husbands and their kids and their personal families and stuff. That stuff is over there and we're over here, right? And we got to focus on the topic at hand, which is justice for Micah and whatever other topic we're talking about at the time. but just you can't do that. And my husband is usually by me. Anybody is welcome up to the panel. Come on up. Most of the time, when he gets home, we're best friends. And if I'm not in here working, we're together in the same room. Literally, we'll follow each other around the same room after 30 years. So I'm sitting there, listening to it. And of course, he's hanging out with me, and he saw and heard the whole thing. So sure, I'm going to get up on panel because he's right there. There's no secrets between my husband and I. He is my best friend. Hey, Joyfully.
Hey, Steph. Sorry about how that mess ended up turning last night, but okay. I need to put something on blast, and I'm asking your permission to do it here.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all remember Kat and how we were talking about Kat's situation in Florida with the hurricane and everything else, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So on my live, because I knew Kat was struggling, I had asked, out of everybody's, if they could and if they would, here's Chastity. Thank you, babe.
Hey, babe.
I had asked that anybody that could, if they could help her, if they can send her things that she needed, because she didn't have what she needed for the storm. She wasn't going to have enough food in the house for the kids. Everything was like, the shelves were bare. She couldn't find anything. Chastity joined in that. Chastity helped her create her Amazon wish list and everything so that she can get what she needed.
Yes.
Well, it turns out that somebody took it upon themselves to call DCF on Kat.
Yeah, and I remember
saying that she was a drug addict, that she was not able to feed her kids, that she was on TikTok begging for money to feed her kids, that she had her kids on screen to beg money to feed her kids. I am sorry, y'all. That was not the case. And whoever did that is fucked in the head.
Ken, I sort of heard about Kat, but I'm not sure who Kat is.
Halloween
Mama.
Halloween Mama. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you.
because remember then I was in your, we were all in here,
Right.
and I asked if anybody could help. She never asked me or Joy to do this at all. When
She
Joy did
didn't
on
want
her,
me to do it.
right? She didn't want
me to
her to do
ask.
it. And so I have the receipts from everybody that came in over on my messages and said, hey, I want to help. Can I have this, this, and this of her information? And then when I was in your live, I said, this already happened. If anybody can help. Her kids have never been on screen. She was never on screen asking. She never asked, period. Point blank. And I cannot imagine that somebody is that heartless that this woman just went through a freaking hurricane with her children. And I'm sorry, but everybody struggles.
That's
I don't
horrible.
care who the hell you are. Everybody goes through hard times. And this woman is doing the best that she can. And she just went through a hurricane.
But see, and they don't, or they do realize probably that when they call and they do that, it's horrible enough, but then they've got to deal with them because now they're on record and now they got to go back and check on them and make sure. And it's a whole daggum mess because that one guy, I can't remember their name, but they're a couple on here. Huge.
Yeah, Joy and Jay.
Yes,
Or
it happened to
Jay
them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Jay
talking
and,
about.
Yes, I know. I can't believe.
Here's the thing. There was already a situation that Kat is dealing with her stepchildren that I explained on my live. She gave me the permission to explain that. So DCF is already involved because of situations with her stepchildren that are getting in trouble in school and things. And when she was on my live, DCF was there.
Yeah.
They were there, and they had already suggested that she reach out to friends and family to try to get help because they knew she was struggling.
They're already aware of the situation.
Right.
Yeah,
They're absolutely
already
aware. So there isn't any opening of a case or that they're gonna, none of that. And as we all know, DCF regularly does drug screening on anybody that they're involved with. And Kat has always been clean. So y'all need to go fucking somewhere else with that.
Yeah, it's
Guys, we gotta do better. We gotta do better as a society and as a human being. Think about this. You may think it's fun and games right now, but karma listens, okay? Treat others as you would want to be treated. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that is said for a reason, because whether you realize it might not be now or 5 years or 10 years down the road, but at some point that will catch up to you.
We don't know who did this spicy chicken, and I'm not claiming to know.
Yeah, we don't know
DCF
who.
obviously is not going to tell Kat because it's confidential. But I find it very ironic that it happened to be right after I decided to ask for help on my live for her, because that was
Right.
my choice, and Chastity backed me up with that. That was our choice to do, but that was my live.
Yeah.
And I did that because I wanted to help a friend. And apparently somebody has some serious problems with the fact that Kat is my friend and I've got her back. I've got her back for real, where
Yeah.
it matters.
Right.
Yes, I did block you, Soaring Owl.
well,
I
and
have
I
her
didn't,
back where it matters.
and the
And
thing
when she
about it was
needed
is
it
I didn't
most, we were
know.
there.
Joy, do we know when they called?
No.
We don't. Okay. Well, because
No.
then I feel bad because I was in here, asking for the same help, which I know some of the people that were in Steph's live are some of the same people that were over, in the same live with
Because I
us.
can, Soaring Owl.
And I'm just like, it somewhere along in both lives, somebody was trolling and took it upon themselves to do something that's horrible when this woman is already going through horrible crap at the time anyway. Like,
This is not right.
There is
This
true
is-
there is true evil in this world.
Okay,
Because
Kat says
whoever
it was
done this,
recorded Tuesday. Kat said they were called Tuesday. So that was when.
So that was
legit
after me and
when
you
we
both
were on
did
the live.
so yeah, it would have been after your live or after Steph's live. They would have done it. I
I never said you did, Soaring Owl. I never said
I'm
you
just
did.
so upset right now about this because
well, especially after last night, just people just being torn apart, and then this morning just to come in to hear about this, guys, it's gotta stop. Let people do their content, let them speak their mind, let them have their opinion. Don't mention family, don't go after family, don't interrupt their personal lives.
Stop going real
doing
life.
that.
Stop going real life. Because if we
Exactly.
want to talk about who should and should not be on an app, if you're sick enough to accuse a struggling mother of neglecting her children, you're the one that should not be on any fucking social media because you're not socially apt or responsible to be on social media.
exactly.
Keep
We
your
have-
shit at home.
We have 16,000 likes, guys. Let's see if we can get to 30,000 likes. We have 196 souls in the room. Today's live goal is 10 hearts, and we need 4 more to reach that goal. I appreciate you forever and ever. This is an open discussion. We discuss things here. I have been encouraged by TikTok to have these panels and talk it out. Respectfully, they encourage the panel talk. So everybody's welcome to come up on the panel. Okay. I am going to not make the show about me, but more about I'm going to start focusing on you guys and doing what you guys want to do. Okay. To an extent, don't come in here with crazy stuff. Okay. But if you've
Oh, and I
got
thank
something
you.
on, huh?
I thank you for allowing me to use your platform to talk about this, because I know we talked about this earlier in the week about Kat and about what she was struggling with. And I also know that I came on here just to give everybody an update, because I saw that everybody was here and everybody was worried about Kat. And I was being messaged left and right. Have I spoken to Kat? Have I heard from Kat? So it was just easier on a single platform to let everybody know that she was okay. Chastity, I don't know if you're going to hop off now and you're going to go live, but Chastity's going to go live and we're going to go up on Chastity's panel.
Yeah, I guess I'll do it. I think I'll wait until after Steph's live.
Yeah. Can you wait so I can come to your live too?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I'll
Okay.
wait. That
No
way
problem.
everybody can come over. Everybody
problem.
can come over after.
Thank you
That
guys.
works.
Yeah, everybody can come over
And
after.
when I tell y'all, let me tell y'all something. I have been speaking to Kat for weeks and weeks, and we've been able to speak about our struggles. And I wanted so badly to be able to help her in some way. And my ass is all the way, I'm sorry, because now I am going to get emotional. And this is the first time you're going to hear this shit from me. I'm all the way in another ass fucking country, and I can't help her. The only thing I could do was offer my platform to try to get her help with everybody else. This was not about bashing people. This was not about talking shit about people. People did come in while we were in that live to try to start shit. And I told everybody, no, we're not doing this, because what we're talking about is Kat and the people that are facing this hurricane right now and that are in dangerous situations, and their lives are at risk right now.
Absolutely.
I care so deeply for Kat because I identify so much with her struggles, because I was there, because I was this close to living in my car with my kids. And I didn't have anybody to help me. I had to pull my shit out myself, and it took me years to do it, but here I am. And I would be damned if I was going to sit there and listen to her explain her struggles and not do something about it. Knowing that I could.
You
In
see,
some way or
guys,
another.
I can feel this right now. I can feel the genuineness and the human soul. That is a human soul. The love, that is love talking. That is not hate. That is love.
I mean, honestly, if me and my husband would have known earlier that this was going on with her, we had talked, like, he was like, we would have went and got her. We would have drove the 12 hours. We would have went and got her and her kids and taken them out of there. Like, I just, and so I did what I could too, you know, I combined with Joy and was like, all right, let's do it. Like, and so anybody that was able to help, you know, we told everybody that if you're not able to help, don't do it. Don't put yourself in a situation. But if you are, please help her, you know. And then for somebody to turn around and do this is just.
I encourage everybody in here to send some gifts right here to Halloween Mama, because everything helps. If you can throw some roses, thank you for the garland. Thank you so much. Anything you can do to help her, throw anything you got to help her out. Okay. While we talk about this.
It just
Thank
it
you
makes
guys.
me
Look at that. Look at that. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Yes.
Thank you.
guys. Appreciate it. And Steph, I wish I could just hug you. I really do, because not to change subject here, but it really broke my heart the way you were treated last night, even by someone that at one point maybe was a friend to you. That's very hurtful. It really is. And the way you handled it, you do keep apologizing, but you're human. You're human, and you're allowed to cry and you're allowed to get angry. And I just I wanted nothing more but to be able to hug you. That is why right after I messaged you, because I just felt it. Like, that was so painful. There's so much ugly and hate and darkness going on, and it's not right. It's not. And then for someone to say I'm begging for money and I'm putting my kids on the screen, exploiting my children, I think that was disgusting.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, Shay and Selena, welcome them to the panel. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, beautiful people. You know, I do. I sit back and I stay very, very quiet because I'm here for one thing and one thing only, and that's justice for victims. But one thing I'm not going to sit back and tolerate and be quiet anymore about is people's personal life, especially whenever it involves babies. Leave people's children alone. Leave them alone. Their address is being given, DCS being called. That is not why we're here. Anyone else that is in any of these other groups, if you're listening to me, bring me up on your panel if you'd like, because I'm angry now and I ain't never been angry on here. But you've got me, this Tennessee girl, born and raised, so angry right now. Leave Steph alone. Leave people with disabilities alone. Leave people who have lost alone. Just give up. Quit telling people to get off this app because they have personal issues. Quit telling people because they have invisible disabilities that you don't understand alone. You want something to say? I've been torn and broken enough in my life. That's why I sit back and I'm humble and quiet. It's because I have been broken so much. You can't break me anymore. Go ahead. You want to look up my name? My real name's Ashley. Look me up. From East Tennessee. You can't break me any more than I've already been broke. You can have mine if you would like. Go ahead. Look me up. I've had everything taken from me, from horrible people, from horrible law enforcement, from all of that. So I'm calling any of y'all that want to bring me on your panel, that want to talk crap about Steph, about Halloween girl over here and her children. And I heard someone else's children and their address being brought up and put on this app. Leave them alone. I'm sorry. I love you all. I have been on here and I love each and every one of you that I have been on here. And I always try to be uplifting and joyful because I have been broken so much in my life. I love you all. That's what I wanted to say.
Shay.
I'm
Now,
shaking.
listen, y'all can't mess with us East Tennessee girls.
Oh, I've never been angry, but whenever you then tell me that someone's called DCS on this poor girl who lives down there with my best friend where they've lost so much and all she needed was some help. You know, if my best friend hadn't already got out, I'd already messaged her to, hey, babe, there's someone that needs some kids and get them out of there. Come on, y'all, leave these babies alone. Don't mess with people's children. You know, or anyone for that matter. Anyone,
Yeah,
for
especially
that matter,
children.
personally.
You got to
But
leave the
especially
children out of it.
That's not okay. These innocent babies did nothing to you, regardless of how much hate you have for me, how much hate you have for Steph, anyone on this panel, how much hate you have for anyone. Leave their babies alone. Leave their personal life alone. I love you all. And I'm here.
Love you, Shay. Thank you. Woo. But that's okay. We're talking about it. Everything she said is 1000% right. You've got to stop because it causes chaos, but then it affects people's mental health. And how can you be an advocate for mental health when you're causing mental health problems? You know, I don't understand. I've been in the TikTok streets for 5 years now, and I have never seen anything like this until the John Paul Miller case, where the women just go after women and tear them down and their families and children and every other thing, when we right now should be coming together because Florida, North Carolina, Tennessee, we are hurting right now. Not me, but I'm talking about the regions. I say we because I'm from this area, so I consider this my people, you know. With the storm and imagine losing everything and having to figure out what you're going to do with children. And now you've got to deal with this other bull crap. Would you want it to happen to you?
That's the
Well,
question, right?
It's
Would
like
y'all
what
want
God
it to
says
happen to
in the
you?
Bible. It's when everybody starts projecting their stuff on everybody else. He says, look at yourself before you go interjecting into everybody else's life.
Mm-hmm. That's the biggest, if you're doing it for ill intent. Now, if you're really concerned about somebody's kids, I'm not telling you not to call, that's what they're there for. But when you know that you're doing it for ill intent and as a lie, that's the one thing that people will do, because they know they will never be revealed. And that is called being a coward.
Say that again, please.
I said, when people do that, they use that as a tool, especially on social media, because they know that they won't be revealed. And so that's called being a coward.
Or the way I would say it, no balls.
Exactly. Good morning, Amber. Everybody's agreeing. Thank you. We did reach 30,000 likes. Thank you, guys. We have 188 souls in the room. Please tap, 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 and a share, share, share. Today's life goal is 10 head garlands, and I'll get that pin in case you want to. Thank you guys for helping send stuff to Halloween Mama. And I think that's a testament here that we all have each other where it matters. And whatever you're going to throw out there as collectively as a group, we'll get through it. But I just feel like it's just horrible how people are treating each other, and starting last night and going into today. And what for? What would be the purpose of that? Just revenge for what? To do what? Well, like, what are you talking about? We get on here and we discuss true crime. We discuss the case. We discuss how we feel. But there's no reason on earth for you to ever personally attack people, on or off the app, period. Thank you, Gunnar. Marcia says just hateful is why.
People are so easily able to dehumanize other people. And yes, I agree with that, boss lady. It's because she's my friend. That was my guess as well. And it's collateral damage.
Right.
But people are so quick to dehumanize others. And I need people to stop and think. Think about your own children. Think about your own struggles that you've gone through, because we've all faced obstacles. We've all faced struggles, especially once we become parents. And think about your own children being taken away from you, or your capacity to parent your children being questioned simply because somebody decides they don't like you on a social media app. People need to be able to have some empathy, and people don't understand what empathy is.
Rita says someone did the same thing to Casey a while back. I think I remember that happening.
Yeah.
Cyber bullies, one hides behind fake profile. Mostly they were school bullies as well. You know what? We all had those. We all had those bullies, I mean, this is, wow, we could not have imagined growing up, at our age, growing up in the time that we did, that there would be digital bullies. We had enough to deal with at school, face to face. Who know that this stuff would have happened? So I don't think because humans aren't used to it at this point of the social media, that they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to facilitate it. And so that can turn into mental health issues, tendencies. And so you don't ever want that on your conscience to say, did I have a part in that if something happens or whatnot? Is there something I could have said or done to make that situation better? Do we get mad? Yes. Are there people we never want to talk to again? Yes. But it doesn't give then those people the right to facilitate their anger through negative ways that affect other people, because it's just this round and round circle. You're just on this hamster wheel, and everybody gets mad, and everybody ever gets off the wheel. Don't you think it's time to get off the wheel? Oh, I just got an email. PCH sweepstakes, win $1 million prize. Y'all better stick with me. Do you all do the Publishers Clearinghouse stuff? I used to do it all the time.
My father did it when I was growing up in Florida. Never won anything, but okay.
Me either. I'm still waiting. I may still owe them for the 10 CDs. I don't know. Tracy Davis says, absolutely taking all the focus off the case for Micah's justice. See, and it could be, you know, to detour from the issue at hand, but there's no excuse. I don't even know what to say. I'm without words because I'm still trying to process last night.
Oh, cat baby.
Distraction. That was the word I was trying to come up with, Tracy. Thank you.
Just breathe. Count to 10. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Halloween. Breathe, baby. Your babies are going to be fine in Jesus' name. I believe that you and your babies are going to be fine in Jesus' name. I'm so sorry, baby, that you're going through this. I know you have to be going through such a difficult time. I couldn't imagine your pain right now in this moment, but know that we are all here with you. Take some deep breaths, baby. You can't do your babies any good if you're a mess, so just take some breaths and be a strong mama like we are. Bring out that bear mama and be strong and breathe for your babies, okay, honey? Just breathe.
And know that you have other mama bears here that are surrounding you and your babies, and we've got you. We've got you, Kat. You are not alone.
Man, but I tell you what I see, and it's in the midst of chaos. There's peace. Between you women, you gotta stick with the ones. You gotta choose your company, y'all. You can't be around negative people all the time and expect to live and expect to have a positive outcome. You have to be with people who are going to love you and lift you up and encourage you and not get mad at you when you do good and you say, hey, guess what I did and guess what happened. You know, you can't be jealous. It's hard not to be petty. We're human. Okay. But at the end of the day, it's, you know, I think listen, I am not having a laugh about world peace. Somebody made fun of me last night. I'm like, no, I'm not saying world peace. I'm just saying to calm it down.
And this is the thing that people need to understand. Feelings are valid. You can be upset. You can be envious. You can be jealous. This is all valid. But when you turn that into malicious action against another person, that's when you're fucking wrong. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't care what people said to you. I don't care what you perceive that people have done to you or you think that people have done to you. But when you take your feelings or your opinions and turn them into action, there is no defense for that. There is no defense for that. And there is no excuse for it. And it is not right. It is not right legally. It is not right morally. It is not right ethically. It is not right religiously. I don't care what people believe. But y'all know damn well it ain't right. So stop it already.
Hey, Angie, I see you. Thank you for being in here. Rissa says 100%.
And Cat Panther says that she's a panther. Because I said we're all mama bears, but she's a panther. But she's got you too.
Tammy says, I see God moving mountains in Steph's page. Thank you for that, Tammy. I'm here to stay, y'all. I am here. I've been through so much in my life. But maybe it has all brought me to here. I'm having trouble with my breathing this morning. So it's taking extra breaths to talk a little bit deeper. So I might struggle just a little bit. So I'm sorry if I have to take extra breaths. So it takes more energy to be a negative person than it is just to be a positive person and just to go and support everyone. It just takes that. Last night was just wild. Just wild madness. And you know why? It's because all humans got all in one room that was mad at each other and just talked over each other. You couldn't hear what anybody was saying, hardly. And it's tough. I done the same thing. You know who got up there, and I was like, la, 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 la. And it's hard to stop and listen to one another and let each other finish complete sentences, especially when you get mad. Tracy says, Steph, your platform is standing. I've watched so many crumble under the influence of one person. Thank you. Listen, I've questioned, of course, like everyone, why I wasted. I don't feel like it's waste. I won't say that. You know, the last 30 years being an accountant or whatever, I'm still $65,000 in debt for an accounting degree that I'm not using. Excuse me. And I get mad sometimes because I'm like, why did you put me through all that, Lord? Why did you have me go to school and work my tail off? And then I finally got that job, and then I got sick, and then it got took away from me because I couldn't work anymore. And I was only 40 and didn't know what to do. And Lord, why did I spend all those years learning how to design logos and design web pages and do all those graphics, and I spent all that time, and that's not what I'm doing now. Lord, why did I? But at the end of the day, all of the traits that I used in those things throughout my life is enabling me to do this job right here, right now. All the tech, all the logo, I drew my own logo, all the merch, all the public speaking in college that I hated, prepared me for this moment here. And so what I want you to take away from that is that no matter where you're at in your life, you are gaining experience and the knowledge that you need to get to where he wanted you to be in the first place. I hope that makes sense to you and helps you in your life wherever you're at right now. Thank you, Cassandra.
I have a quick question for everybody in the chat. I don't know if anybody is able to get a hold of a couple, let's say 3 of Micah's ducks. Kat's little girls were not able to get the bracelets that they ordered. And what gets to me is they're always every morning racing each other to the mailbox to see if they've gotten the bracelets. And we all know that unfortunately that's not going to happen. Is
Micah bracelets?
Yeah, the purple rubber ones.
I've got a few extra.
Oh, well, that's even better. And if anybody,
I have to find them, but I think I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if we can send a couple of Micah's ducks to Kat for her little girls, because her little girls stand in the background of the lives screaming justice for Micah.
Yeah, I'll look.
mean,
If I can
sometimes
find them, I had about 3 extra downstairs somewhere, but I'll have to look for them.
That is perfect, Steph. I appreciate that because I've been asking around and nobody has those bracelets anymore. And those little girls want those bracelets. They wanted the beaded ones too, but I mean, if we can get them something so that they're, because how do you explain to these little girls that they're not going to get what they wanted because they were stolen? You can't. Oh, Cassandra has keychains. All right, give me a second, y'all. I'm getting a call.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, good morning.
Hey, the other day I was in, and I'm just say if you guys are against her, I'm sorry, but Allie, who had started going back to the protest, was given a set of pins, bracelets, ducks, a lot of extra things, and she is willing to send those out, no charge for shipping, nothing. She has sent mine, and I tried to message Kat the other day, but the chat was going so fast. I ordered 2 keychains. I'm willing to send one and some stuff to her as well. I just need her address. I don't want any money. And I will contact Allie in regards to how many ducks did you say, Eljoy?
I think she's on a phone call right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. How many ducks? And I will message Allie and see.
There's 2 girls, 2, 3 girls, I think. She's
Chastity, will you send me, if Halloween Mama is okay with it, can you send me her address and I will personally go and put one of my keychains in the mail to her?
Yeah. Anybody in here that wants to do that, just message me and then I will get the information because I'll talk to Kat personally and I'll, see what she wants to do and get the information and give it to you guys.
Can you help me, Chastity, figure out how to coordinate? Like, I don't necessarily want to send Allie her address unless that's what you guys want, but she's the one with those items and I don't see the point in her sending them to me than me sending them to Kat. I think she would do it. She actually messaged me 2 days ago and had already went to the post office and put mine in the mail and wants no money for shipping or anything. So I really believe we can get them to Halloween Mama soon.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And like I said, if everybody will message me, then I can kind of filter it and get, the information to you guys.
Okay, I'll hop down. I just wanted to say that though. I will shoot you a message, Chastity, and if she's okay with me having her address, I'll get her a keychain in the mail. And I'll work with you through Messenger to see how we can get them sent her the ducks from Allie.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys. That's all I wanted to say. Prayers for everybody.
Thank you, Shanna. Thank you
And
so much for that.
I have no idea how to get off.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it.
Thank you.
Good morning, Steph.
Good morning.
I never have been up here. I rarely talk. I just want Kat to know that I sent $45 to have special things made to be sent to her. It never happened. And all these people coming together just warms my heart. And if I can pay for anybody's shipping, if I can help in any way, please reach out to me. Please message me. I will help in any way. And I have some special things here too that I can make for the girls. So I will get together with Eljoy and we will make this happen. And these girls are going to be so happy. And that's what it's all about. And that's all.
Oh, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you coming up here and saying that.
This is what it's all about. This is what we need. We need positivity. We need love. Too many people are getting hurt. Too many people are affected by all this. I myself even have been. So we just need love. That's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And I'll drop down and then anybody just reach out to me if you need help with shipping or anything. Let me know.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you for that. I adore you.
Eljoy's up here?
Kat says she has DCF there now, and she is not ignoring anyone. So DCF is at her home right now.
Oh, Jesus. See, and I have like this guilt, like right now, like laying on me because I feel like we tried to do the right thing and then we brought it to her door. Joy, I don't know if you're feeling the same, but I am. And I'm like, I feel terrible. Like,
Chastity,
Because I got a call, but yes, same.
Chastity, don't cry, honey. You can't control evil people. You got to continue doing good things and making positive changes in the way people think and feel. It's not your fault at all. There is evil out there. Not your fault. Hey, Jay. So DCF, somebody called DCF on Halloween, Mama's kids and everything, and or her, and now they're over there right now, and it all just came after, everybody just trying to help her out because she had the kids and the hurricane and everything. You guys, we should not be hurting one another to where, I don't know, there's so many tears, unnecessary tears. Can't we just respect each other's opinions and what they're doing for others? If you see somebody helping somebody, just respect it and try not to tear it down. Is it possible? DCS. Or is it DCF or F? S. It's services or I don't know. Department of Children and Families. Okay, yeah.
sorry.
No, you're okay. I just hate to see you cry because I can see absolute goodness in you and Joy and all y'all, and then you can almost clear cut see who was here just to start drama and cause tornadoes and who's here to help. And I'm telling y'all gotta migrate and stick with the one. I'm not saying stick with this group. Don't talk to no other groups. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, especially even in your life in general, you gotta have the good people. You gotta surround yourself with good people. You gotta do it because that impacts. You can get caught up in the drama too. And maybe try to go do things that's not you or yourself, or say stuff that's you would not say, just to feel like you're part of something. You got to let go of that.
And I know she's grateful. Like we've been messaging all morning. Like I know she's grateful. She's not ungrateful for any of the help that she got or anything like that. I mean, like I said, it's just,
Hey, Carrie.
I can't believe trying to do good that it brought this to her door, and that was the last thing that she needed. And
Hey, girls.
Hi.
Listen, you all have to remember that if you did things out of the kindness of your heart, you cannot control. I mean, how much effort is being put in? A lot of effort is being put in to all this side evil things, It's like,
Yep.
I do think Matt's voice with that
I
dog
don't know.
would
I
be
hear
epic.
other people talking. I hear me.
Sorry, go ahead.
if you truly know in your heart that, you and Eljoy did that.
What is the background noise? Why is there somebody else on the screen? You have your TV on.
Sorry.
Is that
It
me?
looks like she's having some trouble there. Sorry about
Is
that.
it me?
No,
Okay.
it was her. I let her down off the panel.
Oh, okay. But if you truly know in your heart, and I feel like that you girls were doing it out of the kindness of your heart, cannot control. And I think that the Lord will take care of Kat, and it's just what a hassle. people are going like such an extra energy is put in to hurting other people. It amazes me. Like, and some of the things that people are saying or doing is almost like laughable. Like, have you got to be kidding me? And that, but now you're going to involve even like higher up outside this app.
Right.
Like, nobody needs that, you know?
Right.
And
yeah, real life stuff. I mean, you for forever. So forever and ever, ever and ever and ever and ever. That's going to be on record,
right.
and that's going to be an issue for a while. So, what was the end game of that? What was the point of that? Why?
Boredom and hatred.
Look at Kat's message. My daughter is terrified. They have her in the room asking her if mommy makes her go online to beg.
You evil fuckers that did this have caused now her daughter to go through this, and my own daughter had to go through this one time. This is terrible. I cannot believe that whoever the hell did this to these kids. And I feel sorry for you, and I when karma comes for you, I hope she fucking comes hard.
And I want to say something, Kat. I don't know if they're able to hear me. Chastity and I offered to help Kat. She has never asked for anything. And I have the receipts of that if you ever need that for any case, so that you're able to close
Joy,
that.
you maybe should tell the DCS that.
I'm sorry?
If you're able to tell whoever's there now,
that's what I'm trying to do. That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
She said they can hear you, Joy. She said they can hear you, Joy.
Yes,
I have the
messages too.
I have the messages where Kat asked me to not say anything, to not ask for people for help, because she did not feel that it was right. And I told her what I didn't feel was right, that in this day and age, she would be struggling to take care of not only her children, but also her stepchildren and her mother, because she is her mother's caretaker as well. And that I didn't feel right that she would have to shoulder this on her own. And if there were people willing to help, that we would help. I offered that. And if you need anything from me, if you need me to speak to you, if you need screenshots of my messages with her, I will get everything that I need to get to you.
Yeah, me also, because I have receipts too. I have the same thing.
She was not putting her kids on screen to ask for anything. She was on a screen with a green screen. She was on a screen with a green screen. And yes, we did see her baby whenever she would go, to him and whatever. But people are allowed to do that. People can post pictures and things of their children.
Right.
That doesn't mean that
never
she was
got on
using
screen.
her children. Yeah, and she was not using her children in any way at all to try to garner sympathy or get funds out of anybody.
No,
I offered.
baby's never got
Cassidy
on screen.
offered, and the people in our platforms offered to help her, and this was out of willingness and the goodness of their hearts. Kat never asked for a thing, and again, if I need to talk to somebody, I will do that,
and I will too. Them babies never got on screen and said anything. We didn't see them, nothing. So that is a total made up lie. And yes, I have the receipts. I do too. And I will talk to whoever I need to also, if that needs to be.
This is simply a community of mothers, of DV survivors, of women that have struggled and know what it's like, that decided to come together to help a struggling mama. That is all this ever was.
Yeah, that's all it is. My mom was a single mom. Excuse me, I have to cough. Sorry about that. My mom was a single mom. Worked several jobs, we moved all across the mountains growing up, and things were hard. And so I know I've seen it, the struggle, and I I cannot imagine being in a struggle, but then on top of that, being in a major natural disaster. And it's not fair. It's not fair. And so, the part where they're anonymous, I kind of agree with, because it's kind of dangerous, if people know, if you've reported them or not. But if you are any kind of a human, then you will step forward and apologize to Halloween Mama, in my opinion. Courtney says they will provide who filed when they find nothing was founded. They will. Criminal charges should be filed. Is that true? If they find nothing, do they reveal the identity of the person who gave them the tip?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case in Florida. Kat, can you ask them that?
No, it wasn't in Tennessee, because I had someone, whenever my daughter was little, falsely call on me, and they found it out to be false. And no, they will not tell you in Tennessee. I don't know about Florida.
Yeah, I think it just varies. I know I've heard of some people have found out, but I don't think it's
Thank you, Kathy. Let me just say this. Thank you. I got the Arkansas thing. I needed help getting a FOIA request, so I got that situated. Thank you for all your kind messages. Let me know you're from Arkansas. I appreciate that. Now I know who to get a hold of.
There's 2 police officers and the DCF worker there. I know them kids have got to be freaking out. I mean, I cannot believe this.
Yes, and then that's a whole separate thing. Think about the emotional trauma. I mean, they're always going to remember that. That is a negative core memory that you have created because of a app.
Or is.
And they just went through a freaking hurricane.
Joy, they told her who it was.
Okay. Well,
Yep. So
you can reach out to her.
Yep.
They told her?
Please press charges. Please press charges.
Charges needs to be pressed. Charges need to be pressed. This is not gonna stay. No.
Absolutely not, because these babies, you're absolutely right, Steph. They will not forget. My daughter is 16 now, and she was only 2, and she is still traumatized, and she still remembers it. That's why I got so angry. Babies do not deserve this. What you do, that's why I said, come at me if you want to, because that is horrible. Leave these children alone. These poor little babies. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh my God, my heart is with you right now. I'm just tingling all over. Oh, this poor mama. I love you so much. I don't even know you, and I love you so much. Oh, baby. I feel your pain right now. I am with you. In Jesus' name, I am with you. Oh, mama, I love you. I love you.
You see, that's what love is right there, and that's how we should all feel about each other. We don't always have to get along or agree on the same topics, but there has to be a line that you just don't cross. There has to be one, because if there's not one drawn, then the limits are off. And that's not what this is. A freedom. We are using our free speech. Every time you get on this app and you say something, you are exercising your freedom of speech, your constitutional right. And remember that is not set in stone. That can be taken away from you. And so don't take it for granted, and don't use it for bad, and don't use it in a negative way. Because at the end of the day, it's just going to come back around on you. And I don't want to be you when it does.
Ain't that the truth? And the thing is that when we're parents and we do things we're not supposed to do, and that karma comes back around, it doesn't come back around on us. It comes back around on our kids.
Absolutely.
We have reached 51,000 likes, and we have 240 souls in the room. Today's live goal is 10 head garlands. We've got 6 of the 10, and I'll pin that in case you want to throw one.
Oh, Joy, check your messages.
Me?
No, Joy, check your messages.
I'm on it.
Okay, babe. All right.
Thank you, Prisha. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Hey, Jeepy Nana, it's good to see you in here.
I literally would have never imagined I would have woke up this morning to know that I went to bed last night feeling great, that we did something good, and that, you know, her and the kids made it through the storm good. They were okay. And then I woke up to this. Like, me
either. I mean, when I woke up this morning, I mean, it was probably 2:30 before I went to bed. And I was just, when I woke up this morning, my heart was so heavy for last night. I didn't even see this one coming. Huh?
What happened last night?
A
I
whole
went
bunch
to
of
bed
stuff.
early. I literally unplugged from social media and I went to bed early because I was like, I don't have the mindset to be any, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't even, what happened?
Oh, God. We don't have enough time.
You did.
Oh,
Steph, I think you don't even know what ended up happening afterwards on Anita's live.
oh, girl.
No, not really.
Yeah.
I was in there for some of that, just kind of watching around, but I didn't stay. I mean, I couldn't hold my eyes open anymore, but I did see some of that.
Well, this is a funny. I fell asleep with my AirPod in, and I woke up to L Joy's voice going, I don't know what she was saying. I sat straight up in bed and I was like, where's she at? Where?
Oh my goodness.
It was like 1:30 in the morning. I was like, I'm here, L Joy, I'm here. Here, where do we go?
We ride at dawn, El Joy. Let's go.
We ride at dawn.
It was late, Mama. It was late.
It was like 1:30 in the morning and I still had the AirPod in my ear. And I heard your voice and I was like, where do we go? I'm ready.
Oh my gosh. So funny.
It was crazy though.
Well, me and Joy are going to go live after Steph's live's over on my panel, since she can't have a panel because she's not old enough. So, I mean, anybody that wants to come over there.
Yes, everybody in here, please follow Chastity and go over to her panel. I'm probably about to wrap it up because I have 5% left on my phone, so we're about to die anyway. So everybody can go get ready and go over to Chastity's panel and support her and support her guest and continue this conversation. If you would like to, totally up to you. Listen, anytime this app is a middle thing, you take a break, log out. Don't log into it for like a day or two. Breathe, figure out, remember what's real, and then come back, okay?
Yeah.
Keep yourself guarded. Keep at the task at hand. Always know your surroundings. Trust no one, all right?
Absolutely.
So
there are days that I've done that. I've literally only got on live just to come in your live, and then I've unplugged for the day. Like, there are days that I do that. Like, I don't get on here only just to see yours and then I'm out because I have to get away from it.
Well, you're going to get a bunch of requests. They're saying the requests, but your page is private. So make sure you get those approved so they can come in the panel.
I'll go in and follow everybody, do all that crap. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and I made it private because of all the nonsense that was going on. And so I was trying to, you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah.
Tabby's letting me know that no, they did not tell her who it is. It is anonymous. She does not know who it was that made the call. They're questioning one of her daughters. And obviously she can't be there while law enforcement and DCF are questioning her, but her daughter's freaking out. And Kat is legit having a full-on panic attack at this point.
Oh my God.
This is not okay, y'all.
This is not okay.
Her blood pressure. And this could legit cost her her life off of some fuckery. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, Steph, you know my mouth is dirty, but I am you're mad right now.
Did you hear me last night? I cuss too. I try to keep it under control, honey, but remember, I grew up the holler, and I will flat out go off on you. But yes, that's too. I can't. Let's go over to Chastity's. I'm going to hop off here, get my phone charged, get a new Pepsi. And everybody go over to Chastity's. I want to thank each and every one of you. You know, you're making my dreams come true right before my eyes. I enjoy you, each and every one, very much, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart forever and ever. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for this opportunity. Thank you to my panel guests for taking the time out of their day to come up here and speak with you. That means the world to me. Remember that you can follow me on any social media platform. All you have to do is look for the same username and logo. I'm on YouTube, Twitter, X, whatever, Bookface, Instagram, and all the stuff. So wherever you are, there I am too. See you over at Chastity's. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Don't forget the late show tomorrow night, 10 p.m. to midnight.